Hello and welcome to the Crown Live. We're the Pale, and this song is called It Should Be Illegal. I'm driving too fast, but it's beautiful to watch all those buildings pour into your open mouth. I know it won't last, but so what? If it's just as long as a song or a song. Let's roll down the window. Let's throw out the clock. Should be illegal to love you this much. Let's roll down the window. Let's throw out the clock. Should be illegal to love you this much. Like a creature of flight who lands in your palm. Something gives it a fright, then it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. You'd love to lock it up inside a box, put something heavy on the top. But life doesn't work like that. Crocodile, crocodile. Let's roll down the window. Let's throw out the clock. Should be illegal to love you this much. Let's roll down the window. Let's throw out the clock. Should be illegal to love you this much. Love you this much. Should be illegal to love you this much. Love you this much. Should be illegal to love you this much, love you this much. Hey. Okay, so I'd like to thank the Department of Tourism, Culture, Arts, Gaeltacht, Sport and Media for the opportunity of playing this show. Thank you so much. I've found my one true love in the middle of the riots, collecting projectiles and setting fire to tires. I remember when I saw you next in the back of the Mariah. Who had to be railed against? What was the name again of that particular despicable tyrant? If there could be such a thing in a rainstorm of bottles, if there could be such a thing among the tear gas and baton, I saw the beauty within. There could be such a thing, saw the beauty within the riot. You used to love to talk like it was going out of fashion, on how best to sacrifice our youth and our fashion. Was the you among the horses' hooves as the police started advancing, and the crowd we moved in unison like we were dancing, like we were dancing. If there could be such a thing in a rainstorm of bottles, if there could be such a thing among the rainbows from the water cannon, saw the beauty within. If there could be such a thing, saw the beauty within the riot. If there could be such a thing, if there could be such a thing, if there could be such a thing. Okay, yeah. This is a song called "The Path You Can't Resist Is Always on a Slope," or as we called it when on the record, "Slope." That's what we reduced it to, man. I started the wrong song, didn't I? It starts this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Floating on a dead sea with the old Gilgamesh. Drowned myself by the fire of 1666. I took a flame to Jonah, he used inside a fish. I climbed the Gothic steeple, got the lay of the land. My very best description is I look just like a man. So my heart is made of darkness from the bottom of the Thames. Thou shalt not do whatever never meant that much to me. Give me good old tuggery, give me vanity, give me greed. When I put this to my people, everyone agreed. You see, I gathered up some followers all along my way. Drunkards, thieves, vagabonds, infidels and strays who loved the fire and brimstone in every speech I gave while I was out there in the rain. Snow and the frost, it only takes one of you to simply wander off. Think that the rest of the flock completely lost. I was out there in the rain, water dripping on my cloak. I offer you a glimmer, single glimmer of hope. It seems the path you can't resist is always on a slope. Well, I warn you with the blue words of an old world hymn. I kissed you at the station as the steam closed in. You kicked those legs so high for me like an insect on a pin. I swore to keep your secrets safe within my fist. They would never pass the border of my dutiful lips. If you make a target of your charity, I ain't gonna miss. You know I could convince you how I do not exist, and that the moon above your house is nailed onto a stick, and the stars are the shiny crowns of bald lunatics. I want more than just your signature to add onto my list. I want the beads from your brow, the pulse from your wrist. Give you all your magic, give you all my tricks. Well, I was out there in the rain, snow and the frost. It only takes one of you to simply wander off and get the rest of the flock completely lost. I was out there in the rain, water dripping on my cloak. I offer you a glimmer, single glimmer of hope. It seems the patch you can't resist is always on a slope. Patch you can't resist is always on a slope. It seems the patch you can't resist is always on a slope. Patch you can't resist is always on a slope. Turns the halo round your head, and she was slipping all round your throat. And you, my friend, you wary, dishonest man, today you told me your simple truth just out of the blue, like you stopped wearing some old suits. And you, my friend, you used to be a petty thief. Today you gave me the gold from your teeth to offer all your victims compensation and relief. And you, my friend, you were an old infidel. Today it's all confetti, rice and wedding bells. See them toasting your speech, those guests at your feast. And you, my friend, well, you were never ever straight. Today it's all courtesy, it's pleasantries and grace, with a look of sheer contentment across your ravaged face. While I'm out there in the rain, snow and the frost, it only takes one of you to simply wander off and get the rest of the flock completely lost. I was out there in the rain, water dripping on my cloak. I offer you a glimmer, a single glimmer of hope. It seems the patch you can't resist is always on a slope. It seems the patch you can't resist, it's always on a slope. It seems the patch you can't resist is always on a slope. Patch you can't resist is always on a slope. Turns the halo around your head into a slipping all around your throat.
Good meal, my huggets. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I have more strings than you.
Yeah,
That's
of
what it
course.
is. Double the time.
This is We don't do a lot of covers. And this is a Randy Newman one called In Germany Before the War. In Germany before the war was a man who owned a store. 1934 in Düsseldorf. And every day at 5:09 he'd cross the park down to the Rhine. He'd sit down at the shore. I'm looking at the river, but I'm thinking of the sea. I'm thinking of the sea. I'm thinking of the sea. I'm looking at the river, but I'm thinking of the sea. A little girl is lost away, with hair of gold, with eyes of gray, reflected in his glasses as he watches her. A little girl's lost away, with hair of gold, with eyes of gray, reflected in his glasses. And I'm looking at the river, but I'm thinking of the sea. I'm thinking of the sea. I'm thinking of the sea. I'm looking at the river, but I'm thinking of the sea. We lie beneath an autumn sky, my little golden girl and I. But she lies very still, she lies very still. It was not very bright to let our senses be dull. Sensations I recall were wonderful. Though I held you in my arms like a butcher holds beef, did you truly believe I'd bring you peace? 'Cause you were drunk, so was I, it was an accident. You were drunk, so was I, it was an accident. You were drunk, so was I, it was an accident. It was an accident. Responsibility rests like crows on my chest. Mistake's not a name for a child, nor is regret. That DJ in the toupee played one too many slow sets. Tomorrow we go and collect the results of your test. But you were drunk, so was I, it was an accident. You were drunk and so was I, it was an accident. You were drunk, so was I, it was an accident. It was an accident.
So was I.
It was an accident.
You were drunk. So was I.
It was an accident.
You were drunk. So was I.
It was an accident. It was an accident.
Thank you. Woo. Okay.
Don't remember much, I must confess, but I certainly remember when you wore that dress. It's come to represent everything I miss about you. It was so simple. It was gold and it was green. It covered up a tattoo only I had seen. It held a magic power like a robe used for ceremony. When you put it on, it was like a ritual. A ritual deserving of a candle. It wrapped around you like a mist, barely there, just like a phantom. When you would walk, that dress, it sounded like it was whispering. If it could talk, it would say it was born for dancing. When it fell to the floor, when it was made vagrant, it wasn't lonely at all, 'cause it still held a hint of your fragrance. So when my heart is just a war museum, when that dress is an antiquity, I will place it on a plinth as an act of preservation. I will place it on a plan as an act of preservation.
Okay. I'll switch you around.
I'll switch you around, Shane.
Should I tune up, Shane? I guess we both should, actually.
Tune because we care. When I fall in love, it will be the or I'll never fall in love.
Beautiful.
In a restless world, as they said, love has ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool with the warmth of the sun. Okay, Shane?
We drove down in a very wide car, just observing the 2 meter rule
Yeah.
while sitting in a moving vehicle. Sorry, man.
Here's that again.
Okay. By the way, this is a song called The Boy with the Antlers.
Sorry, man. Gonna have to cut this out.
No, it's fine, Shane.
I got
This is live.
Silky strings. Okay, here we go.
It's much more dangerous when it first appears, teetering on the edge of tears. It's quite an education, but it's no career. Teetering on the edge of tears. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am the boy with the antlers on my head. Do you know what these are for? These are made for war. There is a clearing in the forest. So you choose dusk or dawn. Bring it on, may 100 eyes bear witness while we both kick up a little dust. A little dust. May 100 eyes bear witness while my love clashes with your lust. With your lust. I am the boy with the antlers on my head. As I told you once before, these are made for war. All my survival relies on standing up, or I'll be preyed upon like a little fawn. May 100 eyes bear witness while we both kick up a little dust. which you lost, which you lost. Which you lost, which you lost, which you lost, which you lost. Mila, Mila, more good. It's the fiddle one now, Shane. It's the fiddle. Okay. It's very nice to be doing live shows again, by the way. It really, really is. Photographs burn and make a wonderful flame. Press clippings, they do much the same. Tonight you will regret you did not let me play Joan of Arc on Broadway. In a dazzling dress, yourself you true. After Hollywood signed in 1932. From all those other endings offered up to you, this one you had written and directed to. You're driving off a cliff in a luxury car. Who's it? It's my favorite ex-child star. Oh, who's that begging on the boulevard? Is Fatty Arbuckle with a bottle in a brown bag? Photographs taken by disgruntled ex-flame, cashing in on his brush with fame. When the makeup comes off, you look so plain. Joan of Arc on Broadway. You're walking down the aisle as a teenage bride. You liked it so much, you did it twice. Most people did not see the funny side, neither did Mr. McCarthy. You're driving off a cliff in a luxury car. Who's it? It's my favorite ex-child star. Who's that begging on the boulevard? Fatty Arbuckle with a bottle in a brown bag. You're driving off a cliff in a luxury car. Who's it? It's my favorite ex-child star. Who's that begging on the boulevard? Fatty Arbuckle with a bottle in a brown bag. And that's too bad. Too bad. Thank you. One, two, three, four. So what about something coming over us all? Let compassion rule with mercy, peace and love until there isn't a weapon to speak of. Just empty magazines and defused bombs. We've got the truth taking over the airwaves. Everybody puts some petty grudges away till there isn't an enemy to speak of. No limbo, no below, no in between, no above. Not a sign of the locust or the plague of frogs. No killing each other in the name of the Lord. No interfering hand of the man in the cloth. Not into reports. Just love, love, love. I'm on a good ship now. Good ship now. Baby, it doesn't matter how. I'm on this good ship now. Good ship now. Enough room for you and everybody in town. Hey! La 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 la. Hey! La 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 la. Now here's Bob with the weather. He's got a magnetic sun. High and low pressure says it's gonna be the same forever and ever. He said that things end at the beginning of another. He said that things end at the beginning of another. Yeah, 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 I'm on a good ship now. Good ship now. Baby, it doesn't matter how. I'm on this good ship now. Good ship now. Enough room for you and everybody in town. I'm on this good ship now. Good ship now. Baby, it doesn't matter how. I'm on this good ship now. Good ship now. That's me at the stern. That's you at the bow. Yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Yeah. So there's chords I have to remember though, and I will remember them, Shane. So it's BC, which is for Christ, and then A, D,
Anno Domini.
nice. Well, the last time I saw Elizabeth, she had just given up her scam, a great one she had going. With a hospital crutch and a children's pram, she spoke to me from where she lay there in the street. She said it's sympathy I received from the poor to the nouveau riche. But did you ever have a dream, you know the one I mean? The one where you forgot your shoes. Wake up in the street, find that it's real. Wake up in the street, find that it's true. Come on. Do you remember when the world was young and you ran this whole kingdom? Do you remember when the world was young and it was so in love with you, Elizabeth? Well, the first time I saw Elizabeth, she was at this opening so grand. She had a really difficult ribbon. She had a tiny blunt plastic scissors in her hand, and she waved to me as if she was the queen, as I stood merrily in the melee of the poor and the nouveau riche. Did you ever have a dream, you know the one I mean? The one where you forgot your shoes. You wake up in the street, find that it's real. Wake up in the street, find that it's true. Come on. Do you remember when the world was young and you ran this whole kingdom? Do you remember when the world was young? It was so in love with you, Elizabeth. Come on! Do you remember when the world was young and you ran this whole kingdom? Do you remember when the world was young? It was so in love with you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, Elizabeth. Two, three, four. Two, three, four. Okay. I think I better tune up again as well, Shane.
Yeah, it's you killed.
When I feel my heart, the second verse or first verse? I'm really enjoying this. Thank you.
Wow. I couldn't believe it. I walked outside earlier on. There was a train on the street, a full-size train on the street.
Do you know my dad used to listen to you way back in 1992? I remember the day the tape just snapped. He would really love an autograph. I remember how he played you when he drove us to school. I remember how we used to sing along with you, really, really loud, as he dropped us off in his black VW Golf. We have a little brother too, but he's too young to remember you. For his generation, it's just not the same. It's all hip hop and computer games. It's all hip hop and computer games. What was the name of your really big tune? My dad used to really go bananas too. He bought it on the day he met my mum, who he left way back in 2001. We'd really, really, really love to catch a show, 'cause you're never, ever, ever on the radio. We didn't know that you were still going. We thought you would be really, really old. We have to run and catch a bus. But thanks very much for talking to us. Dad will have a heart attack when he sees this autograph. When he sees this autograph. Yeah, yeah. Do you know my dad used to listen to you way back in 1992? Thank you. Now, speaking of 1992, tonight the moon is a desk lamp, the world is a page. Wardrobe bulging with bones and bills I haven't paid. Ever feel like a sailor who just swallowed the sea? I better leave before I'll be a happy zombie. I am the butterfly shed my father's clothes. I am the butterfly, shed my father's clothes. I am the butterfly, shed my father's clothes. I am successfully a failure, but happy all in all. They say my instability is the reason I won't fall. No, I've never been lost, always knew my way home. But that vacancy of shoulders is the reason I have flow. I am the butterfly, shed my father's clothes. 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 Tonight the moon is a death glare, the world is at bay. Wardrobe bulging with bones, bills I haven't paid. Ever feel like the sailor who just swallowed the sea? Better leave before I'll be a happy zombie. Yeah, I am the butterfly, shed my father's clothes. 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 Thank you. Thank you. I think we just have about one more tune left. Is it one? Thank you so much. Listen, it's great to be playing again. It's fantastic to be playing again, actually. And I'd like again to thank the Department of Tourism, Culture, Arts, Gael Talk, Sport and Media for this opportunity. We deeply appreciate it. So, this is the last song. It's called Dogs with No Tails. Thank you so much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Said, oh Lord, oh, what you do? She's around in the mama shoes, yeah. She's gonna kiss it, then I'll kill you. She's arrived in lava shoes. They tell me, oh Lord, while into she has an appetite for boys like you. She's gonna make your stars unscrew when she arrives in lava shoes. But she's far too rich to eat. Tell her, too sweet to digest. Tell her, this is what her heart. Tell her, rots within the jail. Yale, 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 yes. She's a dog with no tail, no sense of direction. Slightly derailed, no skirt of affection. She's a dog with no tail, no sense of direction. Slightly derailed, but staying for breakfast. She's far too rich to eat. Tell her, too sweet to digest. Tell her, and this is what her heart. Tell her, rots within the jail. Yale, 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 yes. La da da in doy, doy, la da da in doy. La da da in da 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 in da 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 in doy.
Nous sommes chiens, nous sommes chiens, nous sommes chiens à sa queue. Nous sommes chiens, nous sommes chiens, nous sommes chiens à sa queue.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah! She's a dog with no tail, no sense of direction. Slightly derailed, no skirt of perfection. She's a dog with no tail, no sense of direction. Slightly derailed, but staying for breakfast. She's far too rich to eat, too sweet to digest. Tell her, and this is what her heart rots within the jail. Yale, 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 yes. She's far too rich to eat, too sweet to digest. Tell her, this is what her heart rots within the jail. Yeah, 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 yes. La da da doy, doy, la da da doy, la da 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 doy, la da da doy, doy, la da da doy, la da 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 doy. Thank you so much, Guru Mila Mohamed.